Good afternoon. Welcome to the Wednesday, July 1st, 2026 Board of Education for Riverhead Central School District reorganizational meeting, followed by a regular Board of Education meeting afterwards. Can I get a roll call? Ms. Murphy? Mr. Wallace? And Ms. Redmond? Ms. Freeborn? Dr. Gonzalez? And Ms. Corwin? Can I get a motion to appoint our district clerk, Mr. Polzahowski, as the temporary chairperson? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Can I get a second? Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez. All in favor? And the motion passes. And Ms. Polzahowski, it's all yours.
Good evening. We're going to take the oath of office, which will be administered to newly and re-elected board members. Can we start with Ms. Corwin? Next, if Ms. Murphy could approach the podium.
I will support the Constitution
of the United States of America
of the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties of
and I will faithfully perform the duties of
the Office of Trustee
the Office of Trustee
of the Board of Education
of the Board of Education
of the Riverhead Central School District,
of Riverhead Central School District,
Town of Riverhead,
Town of Riverhead,
Suffolk County, New York,
Suffolk County, New York,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, you may be in the back. Great. All right.
And now if we could have Ms. Redmond come up.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Cynthia Redmond,
I, Cynthia Redmond,
do hereby solemnly swear
do hereby solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of
that I will support the Constitution of
the United States of America
the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties of
and I will faithfully perform the duties of
the Office of Trustee
the Office of Trustee
of the Board of Education
of the Board of Education
of the Riverhead Central School District,
of the Riverhead Central School District,
Town of Riverhead,
Town of Riverhead,
Suffolk County, New York,
Suffolk County, New York,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
And now for me, the district clerk. hereby solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of
that I will support the Constitution of
the United States of America,
the United States of America
of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties of
and I will faithfully perform the duties of
the office of District Clerk
the office of District Clerk
of the Board of Education
of the Board of Education
of the Riverhead Central School District,
of the Riverhead Central School District,
Town of Riverhead,
Town of Riverhead,
Suffolk County, New York,
Suffolk County, New York,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability. Next, we'll have our superintendent, Dr. Hagan. Please repeat after me. I, Robert Hagan,
Robert Hagan,
do hereby solemnly swear
hereby solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of
to support the Constitution of
the United States of America
the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully perform the duties of
and I will faithfully perform the duties of
the Office of Superintendent of Schools
the Office of Superintendent of Schools
of the Riverhead Central School District,
of the Riverhead Central School District,
Town of Riverhead,
Town of Riverhead,
Suffolk County, New York,
Suffolk County, New York,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Please sign.
And now we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance I would like to make an announcement. We have translation services. If anybody should require interpretation services, please see Ms. Cass.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Riverhead Central School District. Tenemos el servicio de traducción. Si ustedes desean, por favor, se acerquen a la parte de atrás para poderles ayudar. Gracias.
I would like to take nominations for President and Vice President of the Board of Education. Can I have a nomination for President? Yes. Thank you. Do we have any others? Hearing none, I'd like to take a vote. Do I take a motion for this? No. Can I get a vote, please? All in favor? Unanimous. Thank you. Congratulations. Can I get nominations for the office of Vice President? Ms. Murphy? I would like to nominate, Ms. Murphy nominates Ms. Redmond. Is there any other nominations? Hearing none, can I take a vote? All in favor? It's unanimous. Congratulations, Ms. Redmond. We will now do the oath of office. We'll start with the President.
I, Erica Murphy,
I, Erica Murphy,
do hereby solemnly swear
do hereby solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of
that I will support the Constitution of
the United States of America
the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully perform the duties of
and I will faithfully perform the duties of
the office of President
the Office of President
of the Board of Education
of
Cynthia Redmond,
I, Cynthia Redmond,
do hereby solemnly swear
do hereby solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of
that I will support the Constitution of
the United States of America
the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully perform the duties of
and I will faithfully perform the duties of
the Office of Vice President
the Office of Vice President
of the Board of Education
of the Board of Education
of the Riverhead Central School District,
of the Riverhead Central School District,
Town of Riverhead,
Town of Riverhead,
Suffolk County, New York,
Suffolk County, New York,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability. Say it right, say it.
Yeah.
Was it really?
The signing is true official part.
And the hand ready for all the signing.
Thank you.
Chip seems very happy.
Okay, at this time, I'm going to hand the meeting over to our president.
Thank you very much, Dawn. Next, we'll move to item B, approval of appointments for 2026-2027. These are the appointments, for the Deputy District Clerk, Rodney Parrish, District Treasurer, Joseph Crocco, Deputy Treasurer, Christine Peters, Purchasing Agent, Jeanette Velarde, Assistant Purchasing Agent, Christina Peters, Attendance Supervisor, Director of Registration and Student Services, FERPA Officer, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum, District Central Treasurer of Extracurricular Activity Funds, Christine Peters, District Auditor, Extra Classroom Activity Fund, Eva Gonzalez, Records Access and Management Officer, District Clerk, 504 Compliance Officer, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Asbestos Compliance Officer, Director of Facilities, District 9 Officer, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, the Board of Registration, Leslie Armstrong, Paula Guido, Annalie Kess, and Barbara Lennon, Part 200 Regulations of Commissioner, Director of PPS and Special Education, Security and Compliance Officer for State Testing, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, and the DASA coordinators. Can I have a motion to approve the 2026-2027 appointments? Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Scudder. Any questions or concerns? All in favor? Motion passes. Appointments and approvals for the CSE CPSE Chairpersons, Members, and Preschool Program 2026. And you can see in the agenda all those approvals. Can I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Second. Thank you, Ms. Corwin. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Letter D, financial banks as depositors of school funds and bonding. The financial banks and depositors for school funds include Dime Community Bank, M&T Bank, Citibank, JP Morgan Chase, New York Class, TD Bank, Capital One Bank. And for bonding, the Riverhead Central School District employee and school board members are bonded to the amount of $3 million per loss limit. Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Scudder. Can I have a second? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. All in favor? Motion passes. Letter E, appointment of impartial hearing officers. This is the July 1st, 2026 to June 30th, 2027 New York State Hearing Officer list as maintained by the Impartial Hearing Reporting System in accordance with the rotational selection process. Can I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Scudder. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Letter F, official monthly Board of Education meetings calendar. You can see we have the calendar for all the 2026, 2027 dates. And all the meetings will be held at the Riverhead Cafeterium except for May 18th and June 16th will be at the Riverhead High School auditorium or cafeteria. After the meetings will be open to public approximately 5 p.m. and then the board will immediately recess and then 7 p.m. reconvene for public session. Can I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Ms. Corwin. Can I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Scudder. All in favor? Motion passes. Letter G, official newspapers and media for 2026. The Board of Education approves the official newspapers and media, including the Riverhead News Review, Southampton Press, Newsday, or riverheadlocal.com. I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Thank you, Ms. Redmond. Can I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Scudder. All in favor? Motion passes. Letter H, approval of authorization for the 2026-2020 school year. The authorizations include superintendent of schools to certify payrolls, assistant purchasing agent to act as a purchasing agent in absence of the purchasing agent, say that twice, superintendent of schools to make applications for state and federal programs, vice president of the board to sign any document of which the authorization to sign has been given to the president of the board. Designation of the district treasurer all school district checks on all checks exceeding 25,000. Both signatures are required for the district treasurer and deputy treasurer. In absence of the district treasurer and deputy treasurer, the business manager is substitute signatory that may sign checks. And superintendent of schools as a designee to approve conferences within budgetary appropriations. Can I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I have a second? Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Letter I, standard workday. Let it be resolved that the following standard workdays for the employees will report worked on the New York State local employees retirement system based on timekeeping system or record of activities maintained and submitted for these members for the clerk of the body. And it lists the assistant school bus driver coordinator, 8 hours, assistant school transportation supervisor, 8 hours, data processing system coordinator, 7.5, director of facilities, 7.5, network and system coordinator, 7.5, office assistant, Spanish speaking, confidential, 7.5, senior office assistant, confidential, 7.5, nurses, 7, school lunch manager, 7.5, teacher's aide, 6.5, senior assistant, administrative assistant, 7.5, senior neighbor aide, 8, and then technical support aide, computer lab aide, 7.5. Can I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Ms. Corwin. Can I have a second? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion is approved. J, other approvals. This is a motion to approve all other approvals for the 2026-2027 school year, which are listed in your board agenda. Can I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Scudder. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Letter K, approval of positions. The Board of Education hereby appoints all employees eligible for the following positions at the rates of pay as defined as the collective bargaining agreements or a board resolution in absence of a contracted rate for 2026-2027, but not including but not limited to summer or extended school year programs. Committee of Special Education, curriculum writing, field trip chaperone, home instruction, hourly activities, athletic supervisor, new teacher mentors, PM enrichment, proctor and regents, prep, and extent selected by district administration. Can I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Can I have a second? Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. And now can I have a motion to recess to executive to discuss a particular person or corporation that matters leading to appointment or contract. Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I have a second? Thank you, Ms. Corwin. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion to recess. We will be back at 7 o'clock. Thank you very much. Hello, welcome back. We are going to open now the regular meeting. Can I make a motion to come out of executive session? Can I have a
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Scudder. All in favor? Motion passes. So now we are going to go to the superintendent report.
No report this evening.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Hagan. Next, we are going to move to item B, public comments on agenda items. Is there any public comments on, there's no one here, so is there any public comments online, Dawn? Not for agenda, okay. So seeing there's no public comments on agenda items, I'm gonna make a motion to approve the consent agenda. Can I have a motion? Oh, the public hearing's next. Okay. I'm gonna move to the public hearing of the district-wide safety plan. I'm gonna make a motion to open the public hearing. Can I have a motion to open the public hearing?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Scudder. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. We have just opened the public hearing for the district-wide safety program. I'm gonna turn it over to Dr. Hagan.
So annually, we are required to update our safety plan, and Terry Colhane, our Director of Security, went ahead and did that for the 26-27 school year. In there, just the procedures that we follow, and certainly all the folks that are aligned with the specific positions, and how we conduct our safety within our schools. So the plan is there, it's open, and we will take a look at that, and then we'll, if approved, we'll go ahead and get that posted.
Going to ask, I'm gonna ask for a motion to close the public hearing for the district-wide safety plan. Can I have a motion?
Make a motion?
Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Redmond. All in favor? Motion passes. Next is a public hearing on the code of conduct to open a public hearing for the code of conduct. Can I have a motion to open public hearing?
Motion.
Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Scudder. All in favor? Motion passes for the opening of the code public hearing for the code of conduct. All right, we have the two changes to the code of, I don't have it here. Yep. Turn it over to the district clerk to summarize the two changes for the code of conduct.
We have two nominal changes to the code of conduct. One is to the corporal punishment. It's really just a change of language, but not a substantive change to the intent of it made it more user-friendly or reader-friendly on that page. And the other was to update our DASA officers for the year with the current names of our principals, vice principals, etc. That was it.
Thank you very much. And then I need to make a motion to close the public hearing for the code of conduct. Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Thank you, Ms. Redmond. Can I have a second? Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez. All in favor? Motion passes to close the public hearing for the district code of conduct. Next, can I have a motion to approve the consent agenda items?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Scudder. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Any questions or comments on consent agenda items? All in favor? Motion passes. Next, on to new business. The letter A, designation of board members on committees. We are approving the appointment of the following designees for the 26-27 school year. For audit committee, I have Erica Murphy, Kelly Freeborn, and Dr. Julio Gonzalez. For health and safety committee, I have Jasmine Corwin, James Scudder, and Kelly Freeborn. For intergovernmental policy committee, I I have Erica Murphy, Julio Gonzalez, and Kelly Freeborn. Wellness Committee, Jasmine Corwin, Cynthia Redmond, and Matthew Wallace. Facilities Committee, Matthew Wallace, James Scudder, and Jasmine Corwin. And then the Community Involvement and Language Access Advisory Committee, Julio Gonzalez, James Scudder, and Cynthia Redmond. Can I have a motion to approve the committees?
Motion.
Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Next is the approval for acting director employment agreement. This is employment agreement for Sandra Wojnarowski as serving as acting director of registration and student services July 1st, 2026 to September 30th, 2026 at a rate of $150 per hour on a needed basis. Can I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Ms. Corwin. Can I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Scudder. All in favor? Motion passes. Letter C, approval of memorandums of understanding. These are memorandums. This is for the certain individuals to provide administrative consulting and other professional services to the district. The agreements are with Alan Baum, consultant to the superintendent, Faith Caglione, business consultant, Marianne Cardesano, executive director of business operations, Terry Colhane, consultant, John Fleming, consultant, and Cheryl Pettisich, consultant to the superintendent. Can I have a motion to approve these memorandums?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. All in favor? Motion passes. Approval of the 2026 to 2027 salary schedule for non-contracted employees. Attached, you'll see the non-contracted salary schedule. Can I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Ms. Corwin. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Scudder. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Letter E, approval of independent investigator. This is hereby appoints Joseph Gianni to serve as independent investigator of the conduct of an investigation into the matters contained in confidential Schedule B. Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Scudder. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Redmond. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Letter F, approval of appointment of school medical inspector. This is the approval to appoint Dr. Randall Solomon as school medical inspector pursuant to Section 913 of the New York State Education Law to evaluate the ability of employee named and attached confidential Schedule A. Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I have a second? Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Next is approval of the SCP and DSIP plans. This is for approves the school comprehensive educational plan for Phillips Avenue Elementary School and district comprehensive improvement plan for Riverhead Central School District for 2026-2027 school year. Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Scudder. Can I have a second? Thank you, Ms. Corwin. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Approval of library services for the 2026-2027 school year. As you can see, it's listed out, the cost of the services to the district will be, this is for the 1st of July payment. There's a payment schedule throughout the year of how we'll pay for our library services. Can I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Ms. Corwin. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Scudder. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Letter I, approval of the first reading of new and revised board policies. This is, the Board of Education accepts the first reading and following new and revised board policies. Policy 2210, board organization meeting. Policy 4765, virtual, blended, and remote learning. Policy 5100, student attendance. Policy 5151, student in temporary housing. Policy 5205, eligibility of co-curricular and extracurricular activities. And policy 5300, code of conduct. Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Can I have a second? Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez. Any questions and comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Approval of first and final reading of a revised board policy. This is accepts the first reading and final for the revised board policy for 113 digital communication platform policy. Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Oh, thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Can I have a second? Thank you, Ms. Corwin. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. This is a letter K, approval of renewal of contracts. These are for 2 contracts. One is with Suffolk Transportation out of Bayshore, New York, ending June 30th. The term June 30th, currently ended June 30th, 2025, is being extended for the school year July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2027. And the second one is for the contract with Southampton Unified School District to solicit a bid for automotive parts and supplies. Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Scudder. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Letter L, correction to Just Kids Universal Pre-K contract. This contract was awarded to the contract to CAM Held Enterprises, doing business as Just Kids, and it's just a monthly fee correction from $915.52, with a total fee for each student shall not exceed $9,155.20 per term of the agreement. Have motion to approve? Thank you, Ms. Corwin. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Letter M, approval of membership dues. This is to approve membership dues that are listed out in the agenda. Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Scudder. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Redmond. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Letter N, approval of attendance of conferences. This is for the Board of Ed to approve the attendance of the superintendent, Dr. Hagan, for the NISCUS Fall 2026 Leadership Summit and Annual Banquet in Saratoga Springs, New York, September 27th to 29th, with approximate cost of $2,500. And the Board of Education approves the attendance of Dawn Buzikowski to the NISBA District Clerk Workshop on September 23rd, 2026, at an approximate cost to the district of $400. Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I have a second? Thank you, Ms. Corwin. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Letter O, disposal of surplus. This declares the surplus of the following equipment as obsolete and authorized disposal in accordance with New York State law, and it's for 2006 Ford lift truck. Can I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Ms. Corwin. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Motion passes. Next, we have opportunity for board members and committee report. We have the Wellness Committee.
The Wellness Committee met on June 18th, 2026, and received updates from several departments regarding initiatives supporting student health, wellness, and success. The Health, Physical Education, and Athletics Department shared plans to enhance the high school health curriculum with expanded instruction in women's health, mental health, growth mindset, and diversity. Staff also discussed opportunities to partner with Suffolk County Sheriff's Office for additional mental health resources. Excuse me. CPR and first aid certification classes for district staff are scheduled for June 24th. Athletics reported an outstanding spring season with all 8 varsity teams earning Scholar Athlete Team recognition, including 7 teams achieving team grade point averages above 95. Planning also continues for monthly student athlete seminars and the creation of a student athlete advisory group to strengthen leadership and communication. The committee also discussed, I'm just going to make a correction, Riverhead CAP's ability to provide Narcan education and training for students, staff, and families. Food Services reported that the district is on pace to serve the highest number of breakfast in program history, surpassing the previous record established during the 2023-24 school year. The department also utilized the district concession trailer to provide meals during several end-of-year student events, including elementary and middle school picnics and the senior picnic. The registration department shared that approximately 245 students have registered for the 26-27 UPK program, with outreach efforts continuing throughout the community. Students recently participated in a field trip to Fink's Country Farm, and Eastern Suffolk BOCES visited the Roanoke Avenue Elementary School to observe the district's UPK program. An update was also provided on the annual McKinney-Vento regional meeting, and backpack and school supply distribution have been coordinated through the Supplies for Success program. Special Education and Pupil Personnel Services reported that planning for the extended school year program is well underway. The program will once again be held at Pulaski Street Intermediate School, with staff continuing to coordinate summer programming and grant-related activities. Overall, the committee received positive end-of-year updates highlighting continued efforts to support student wellness, academic success, and access to services across the district.
Thank you, Ms. Redmond. Next, I have the Community Involvement and Language Access Committee.
The Community Involvement and Language Access Committee met on June 22nd, 2026 to review progress on several initiatives aimed at improving communication, language access, and family engagement throughout the district. Administration reported that Parent Square connectivity has increased to 98.4% through coordinated efforts between the registration office, technology department, and school buildings. With the vast majority of families now connected, discussion shifted from increasing enrollment to helping families make better use of the platform. Committee members discussed providing Parent Square training sessions at individual schools, incorporating translation support, child care, and instructional videos, and utilizing existing school events to better engage families. The committee also received an update on the district website redesign, which is expected to be implemented over the summer. The redesigned website will integrate with Parent Square and provide improved translation capabilities and a more user-friendly experience for families accessing district information. An update was provided on special education communication efforts. The department continues to develop a clear communication protocol, identifying appropriate points of contact for families, and plans to finalize both the process and related communication materials over the summer. Discussion also continued regarding interpretation services for PTO meetings. While staff limitations make it difficult to support every meeting, the committee explored opportunities to provide interpretation at larger events and discussed utilizing high school students seeking community service hours to assist with language support. Members also emphasized the importance of helping families navigate virtual meeting platforms and translation features. Administration shared updates on the dual language program, including positive feedback received through parent surveys and plans to review program data during the summer. The committee discussed the district's ongoing efforts to recruit appropriately certified bilingual teachers, recognizing that staffing remains the primary challenge to expanding the program. Administration also confirmed plans to establish an after-school language club at Pulaski Street Intermediate School to support students as they transition from elementary school, while longer-term program enhancements continue to be explored. Finally, the committee discussed distributing a survey to gather community feedback on future meeting topics and priorities. Members expressed support for beginning committee meetings earlier in the school year to encourage greater participation and help shape the committee's work based on community input.
Thank you so much, Mr. Scudder. Do we have any board member remarks?
I would just like to thank Mr. O'Hara, the leadership team at the high school, staff, security and facilities, and our SROs for doing a fantastic job on Friday at the high school graduation. It was a beautiful event, very well attended, and everyone played such an incredible part in making the day so successful. And once again, congratulations to the class of 2026. We are so excited to see what comes next for all of you.
Thank you. I want to say welcome to Ms. Jasmine Corwin for her first meeting. We're so excited to have you as part of the board, and we'll see the great things we get to do together this year. I want to say thank you to Ms. Redmond, who is going to be serving next to me as the vice president, and thank you to my fellow board members for trusting in me as the position of president. I look forward to serving you all in this role and representing our board and all the great work that we do together. All right, so next we have, go ahead.
I also like to welcome Jasmine. Welcome to the board, and also welcome Colleen. Thank you for joining us in our
Welcome.
new year as we start off. And thank you.
Anyone else? No? Okay, next we have opportunity for RCFA. No comments from RCFA. Opportunity for RA. No comments. Okay. And any comments online from the public?
I have 2 online public comments. The first one is from Rebecca Peters of Calverton. As a parent, I would like to better understand the reasoning behind the decision to eliminate before and after school child care programs at our elementary schools, specifically Riley Avenue. I am a single mother who relies on the before care program in order to maintain my work schedule. Beyond the convenience, having childcare available within my child's school provides consistency, familiarity, and a safe environment with staff and peers she already knows. If these services are eliminated, many families may be forced to seek childcare elsewhere, potentially requiring children to be transported across town to other facilities. This creates additional logistical challenges and can be stressful for both parents and students. Has the district explored options to continue offering before and after school care within the schools, such as partnering with child care providers or providing incentives to staff willing to participate in these programs? If so, what factors led to those options being rejected? I would also like to understand why Kiddie Academy is not being offered as a transportation option for childcare. For the past several years, families have had access to transportation to Kiddie Academy, and many parents have come to rely on that arrangement. What changed and what consideration was given to continuing that partnership? I would appreciate understanding what alternatives were considered and how the district plans to support working families who depend on these services. Many parents structure their employment and family schedules around the availability of before and after school care, and the loss of these programs will have a significant impact on our community. Thank you for your time and consideration. The second comment is from
One second.
related.
So let me,
Okay.
yeah, why don't we do that? So first, thank you for your comments. The before and after school program that you're referring to at Riley Avenue was run by Scope, which is an outside organization. Because of declining enrollment in the program itself, they were no longer able to sustain the program. We did reach out to some local other programs to see whether or not they would be able to go ahead and provide that service at those buildings. Unfortunately, they were not at that particular time. We continue to look and explore different options, as we are well aware that this is a burden that could be placed on families, and we are very aware of that, but these were out of our control. This was not something that we chose to do. It was the outside provider could no longer sustain it. And then the second part of that question was in relation to Kiddie Academy. Kiddie Academy actually resides in a neighboring school district zone. It actually does not reside within the Riverhead Central School District. It actually is Shoreham Waiting School District. So we're not allowed to provide the transportation coming. Once we were able to take a look at the zoning and take a look at where the boundaries were, we did the boundary study. Unfortunately, Kiddie Academy is not within our boundaries.
The second question is from Tanya Short of Riverhead. What is the plan for childcare at Riley Avenue? Many parents are struggling to find reputable childcare providers that are connected to the district. Kiddie Academy and Bright and Early have reached out to the district without a response. Can students be bused to these programs?
So we have been in conversation with Bright and Early. There is definitely there was a staffing issue there related to being able to run the program there over at Riley. Certainly just not having enough folks to be able to do that. But again, we continue to look for different avenues because we know how important it is to our families.
Thank you, Don. Okay, so I see there's no other comments. We can adjourn the meeting. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Can I have a second? Dr. Gonzalez, thank you very much. Can I, all in favor? Meeting approved, motion passes and the meeting is adjourned. We will see everyone August 5th.
Please help support the Riverhead Central School District YouTube channel by subscribing. If you are not already subscribed to this channel, please be sure to push that subscribe button and click the bell to receive notifications. Thank you.